You often ask how amulets are different from jewelry that one can buy just in a store. Dear, very different. They differ in everything. To begin with, amulets are living. You can get into such a situation when, for example, you see a shaman's amulet made in the form of beautiful feathers. Here, look, what beautiful feathers are on me, for example. Here is the amulet. It is living. The spirits of the world of the future are living here now. And I lovingly call such amulets an angel's wings, because the spirit in this amulet helps us to reach our goal. It gives us a true feeling of having wings and flying just when we are going in the right direction to our purpose. Yes, by the way, we can immediately see if we are going the right way. Since amulets are living, we talk to them and they help us. That's the main difference. Imagine you get, well, for example, to a contemporary market. There are various craftsmen who can carve wood or create interesting things there. You may see various beautiful handmade crafts there. Maybe they are even called amulets. But, in fact, they are just jewelry. It doesn't matter whether they are handmade or they are made of some different materials such as bone, wood, or feathers at some factory. All the same, they are just jewelry, just beautiful ornaments. There was no ritual of a spirit entering this amulet. I faced such a situation when a person came to me and showed me a beautiful ring. It was made in the form of an eagle, just very beautiful. That person told me, yes, it's an amulet. I bought it at the market. The master told me there was a spirit in it. I tuned into this ring as the shaman, and I saw that, yes, there really was a spirit there. This ring had absorbed the energy the master had when he was performing this beautiful work. It was enough for me to take this amulet in my hands to feel one thing. Those days when this amulet was being made, by the way, in a hurry, there was a fair coming soon. The master had to exhibit his goods because he needed money to provide for his family. So, when the master was hurrying to make this ring, an indisputably beautiful ring, his wife was feeling unwell at that moment. His spouse was constantly angry because it was hard for her. She wanted her husband's attention, and the husband was busy solving money problems in the family. He was preparing for the fair. Of course, this ring had absorbed everything. So, there is nothing to be surprised about when you put on this ring, and you have such a desire, to prove your case. You find yourself arguing with your husband out of the blue, or react aggressively to some words of your child. So, I showed it to my student. We did purify the ring and charged it with a real ritual at the place of power. We placed the spirit of the eagle into the ring, the spirit of freedom and the love of flight. When my student put on this ring and came home, it was amazing, but she had no desire to argue. Instead, she had a desire to support and praise everybody in her family. The very next day, her child got good marks at school, and her husband got a long-awaited job. He had been waiting for an answer for a long time, and had thought that he wouldn't get the job. That's the difference between an amulet and simple jewelry. A shaman takes the power upon themselves to bring a receptacle of spirits to a special place. The shaman gets power there, appeals to many spirits, and places the spirits into these receptacles. That's the only way when on special dates spirits give a lot of power and real amulets are born. As for jewelry, yes, you can just buy it in a store. There was no jewelry in ancient times. All that people wore were amulets, always made on purpose, charged with rituals and power. Yes, imagine that even the crown of that wonderful Queen Elizabeth is a powerful amulet. We have charged it many times. That's why she ruled such an interesting country so successfully for so many years. I hope you have only real amulets in your wardrobe. You are worthy of such power.
Amulets and talismans. Charged at sacred places of power. Obtain an amulet. Individual ritual for close relatives. Protect your children, partner and parents. Register here.